Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got some of my current bookish obsessions for you. Alright, so today we're talking about just a few of my current bookish obsessions. And, you know, there's a lot. Some of them aren't new to you, some of them do have book reviews that I will leave linked in the corners. But yeah, let's go ahead and just dive right in. Okay, so the first book series I'd like to talk about is the Sunday Brothers series. So this one has been like an obsession since I read the first book and like fell in love with this series. So this is following the Sundays who are all queer in some form or another. They live in a tiny town that's got such Gilmore Girl vibes. It's quirky, it's weird, it's just all around idyllic small town living. And the Sundays happen to own an orchard, and it's about the three of the brothers finding their loves, whatever. And it's just so cute and fun, and like all of them are so different, and I love them all. And you know, I've talked about them endlessly since I started reading them. So, I mean, what's not to love about a Gilmore Girls-esque romance? The next series I'd like to talk about is the Stickside series. This is one of the best sports romance book series I've ever read, and it's got some of the widest diversity in LGBTQ rep across any of the books that I've read before. So we have ace characters, we have demisexual characters, we have bi characters, we have pan characters. Anything and everything under the sun is covered in these books, and like it's got a great sports romance. All of the characters are just like, you just want to hug them all. Who doesn't love a hockey romance? Next up I have I'll Be the One. This one I do have a full book review for that I will leave linked up in the corner. This is one of my favorite YA books that I've read in a long time. This is following Sky, who is a Korean American girl, and she's fat, and she's been told she can't do things her entire life because she's fat. And this is her taking her stand and signing up to be in a K-pop competition, you know, trying to make the band or whatever, kind of a competition. And she sings and she dances, and she doesn't let anybody tell her no. And it's fantastic. Also, this is a really great like bisexual romance too, because Sky, our main character, is bi, but also the love interest that she falls for is bi as well, which is really nice. Okay, so next up I have the Necessary Evils series. I read the first book of this in, let's see, I finished it in June, and I fell in love, and probably by the time this video goes up, I will probably be on book 3. I love this because it's a dark romance, and like, did not expect to fall in love with this book series like so quickly out of the bat. Especially considering that all of the family that we're following are psychopaths or sociopaths, all been like trained to do all of their whatever killing stuff for good, which is interesting. And like the way that they unexpectedly fall in love is so good. It's just a fantastic book series. If you're looking for something that's dark but also queer, check this series out. Okay, so my next bookish obsession is Bite Me. This is a fantastic vampire romance, but also by the time this video comes out, there will be, I think book 2 will be out, which is a ghost romance. So these are also a little bit darker. These have a lot of trigger warnings, so please double check with the author's website because she does have them listed. But this is like almost 600 pages of angsty vampire romance, and it's just so good, and like there's so many twists and turns, and like, again, it's a small town. Blair, the main character, is living in an abusive home situation and finally coming back to the small town where he grew up, where he learns that he's inherited his parents' house. And like the town is filled with supernatural creatures, and Blair does not remember that at all. And it's them slowly figuring out that, oh, there's supernatural creatures and there's something shady going on. And like all the angsty goodness, so good. And then the last book that is one of my current obsessions is Legends and Lattes. This is just the sweetest like little slice of life fantasy book that you didn't know you needed. It's following Viv, who is opening up a coffee shop in a town that doesn't know what coffee is, and like it's her trying to convince everybody to try this product and falling in love with this town and the people that are starting to become patrons of her business. And it's just so sweet and soft, and the low-stakes adventure that you never knew you needed. So what books are you guys currently obsessed with? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!